Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this video, you are going to learn how to solve homogeneous differential equations. So any first order differential equation that can be written in this form is known as a homogeneous differential equation. So all you are going to do in this video is learn how to solve these types of differential equation. So if you have a differential equation of the form, it's the same thing I'm writing, okay, that's the general form, dy dx to be equal to g of y over x. Okay, so if you have a differential equation of this form, we see that it is a homogeneous differential equation. So to solve this type of problems, we are going to use a substitution, and that is given as v equals y over x. Okay, so wherever you see y over x, you can put v there. So at this point, what we would like to do is that we would like to change the dependent variable from y to what v. Okay, and for this reason, we will have to take out the y from here, so that instead of the y, we will have the v there. So let's look at how you are going to do this. So to do this, I'm going to make y the subject from this equation. So I'm going to have y to be equal to vx, and I differentiate this, okay, with respect to x, and we are going to get dy dx to be equal to, here we are going to apply the product rule. So we are going to keep v at first and differentiate x with respect to x, and then I'll now keep x and differentiate v with respect to what x. Okay, so then we are going to have dy dx to be equal to v multiplying 1 plus x dv dx. Okay, so now we can do the substitution to the differential equation. So when we do this, that's from this point, okay, you are going to have dy dx to be v plus x dv dx, right? So we've done a substitution there, and then this will be equal to g of y over x, and that is now g of what v, because we are saying that v is equal to what y over x. Okay, so at this point, what I'll do is that I will take the v here to the right hand side. Okay, so we are going to have x dv dx, okay, to be equal to g of v minus v. Okay, so what we would like to do is that we like to do separation of variables. Okay, so I like to group all the terms with x on one side, and then all the terms with v on one side. So for this to be easy for us, I'm going to reverse all the terms in the differential equation. So on the left hand side, we are going to have 1 over x dx dv. Okay, and then this will be equal to 1 over g of v minus v, right? So at this point, I can multiply through by dv. Okay, I can multiply through by dv, so that the dv on the left hand side will be cancelled out. So then you are going to have 1 over x dx to be equal to 1 over g of v minus v dv. So then you see that you've separated the variables, and at this point you can use separation of variables to solve the differential equation. So what you have to know is that normally these homogeneous differential equations are not separable. Okay, so you have to do this substitution to make it separable. So after solving for the answer, okay, and then you get your v, all you have to do is to go back to the substitution, and then bring your y back in, so that your answer will be in terms of y and x, not v and x. So for us to better understand this, we are going to try our hands on an example.